Here's another wild comparison. Okay, for one, with crypto, a good crypto has to have a shared balance between a certain amount of scalability, security, and decentralization. It can't be too decentralized, it can't be too scalable, and it can't be too secure because it will suffer in one of the other three areas. So that's crypto. How about an assassination attempt, right? That's why this is a crazy comparison. For an assassination attempt, if you have you don't want too much plausible deniability because then your shooter will miss, and you don't want to be too professional where the shooter will never miss because it will be an obvious who could have done it thing, like who it will indicate the enough organization and togetherness and cohesion and wherewithal in a plan that people like to usually blame that on the rare occurrence of a triggered lone wingnet wild person, which would have been very deniable for an assassin to sponsor an event that went down successfully. If it was a lone wingnet, it would be solved. They get away with it, right? But okay, so they took a chance where it seems like the people who got the call in advance that told you that this was going to go down are didn't get the memo that they missed, and they still. And then there's another class of people who didn't really know what's going on, but they are now they're being silent. They're being like, okay, because it's not safe for them to weigh in. And I kind of want to keep it unsafe for them to ever weigh in again, but I know that's not likely. Because if they don't want to speak up because they think that they don't know if they'll be received well. They want to keep their popularity status and likability, but that doesn't correlate to what is likable in my world, because these people have been lying, so they couldn't basically be helped by any family members or anyone who loves them because they lie too much. And those are the people now who, even though Kamala never got a vote, believe that she's unifying the Democratic Party. They argue with you whether she's black or not, forgetting the point about you got to get some votes. And yeah, don't forget about that, because we do have a process. Even if I'm anti-democracy, there still is a democratic process. We'll get into why I'm anti-democracy, but that goes into how you can find a fake black person every time, like an Obama or a Kamala or something. Or any time that the people ask the government to find representation, they find something that's like a clone. It's not actually what it is. So what kind of assassinate? What is the three? I only use two. What is three things that an assassination tip should balance within? Certain amount of professionalism, not too much. Certain amount of plausible deniability, right? Certain amount of cohesion, but not too much cohesion, because the conspiracy has to be like, oh, if it's possible that all these people could have known and been involved, that's unlikely. Is it unlikely that if you're happy that they missed Trump and said, God bless Trump, that you're trying to stoke hatred and racism? It's unlikely, but it doesn't mean that people aren't going to say it. And those people that are quiet and not weighing in anything right now to see who is more persuasive or persuadable, then they can have you on their side when it is finally time for them to speak up. Right now, I can't help you, and I can't go over your side and help you because you got to stop lying to the people around you that love you. You got to stop lying to them because I can't go over there and I can't help you with that. Okay, I didn't get all giddy and goofy and girly and excitable when they, when they were going around trying to plot and orchestrate Trump's dying, right? But then after the fact, then they're going to say, oh, it was a failure on this level and that level. And yeah, right. It was a failure because they missed. It was not a failure because they failed to protect him because they was never trying. Everybody that was there who wasn't a Trump supporter was trying to kill him. And at the DNC, like you can see the people, the fake cowboys that came out and say like, Kamala has been fighting cartels for years, and it was them who is asking for anybody from the government to come down and visit. And now, okay, so if you were just asking for anybody to come down and visit, now you're saying that this person that they just put in front of everybody in a coup attempt that didn't get no votes is unifying the party. And that's some crazy flip-flopping. Somebody is holding out and waiting to see if this deception will take root and if it is persuasive enough to trick us, because they want us back on their side. They missed us a lot, and they really liked when they had us on their side. Even though it seems like they might not like you right now, they really like you when they didn't feel betrayed because you were honest, and they didn't feel like they had been betrayed. And they're walking around today like they didn't get the memo that they missed. This shit is not glee. I was arguing a specific point from a vantage of justification in epistemology. Even if that's a big too fancy word for if even I'm a peasant and I'm not supposed to use words like that, you still know I'm right. Fucking deal with it.